No, what's your sign? I know that sounds so cheesy, but because
Stop.
because I'm a Gemini, and so
I'm.
that helps with what I
This is
do.
gonna sound really lame. I'm born September 6th, so I don't know what that is.
You Virgo?
I am, but technically my friend said there's another sign that's more accurate, and I'm not. So
Yeah. Okay. No, it's fascinating because like you actually kind of. I know it sounds weird, but I believe in that stuff, and Virgos can be very reactionary and very opinionated.
I am.
So it makes a lot of sense.
If you talk to anyone that knows me,
I know it sounds stupid.
no. I don't think it's stupid because I'm super into energy and all that. And when I used to work in like right wing media, and I would bring all my LABS everywhere, everyone would be like, "Oh my god, shut up."
Yeah, I know. There's an actual truth to this energy shit.
I go straight from brain to mouth. I have literally zero filter.
I think that's healthy.
Well, I
mean,
also am not stressed all the time about, and I'm not full of shit, and people know when I'm talking to them. It's genuinely honest. It might be a little tough, but they're like, no, she's being real, and it's so hard to get people to be real now. I think the older I'm getting, the people around me are really starting to actually just appreciate it. It's a breath of fresh air.
yeah, it's nice to see somebody that's not scared to say their opinion.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know you, but you're fucking gunning people down with a bulldozer. You're like not starting with a tricycle. You're like,
No. Well, that's what I said. Don't come for me, and then.
but if they didn't come, you're saying they didn't. If they didn't come for you, you'd be a little bit more. Hey, how are you? So that's what.
Well, okay. The funniest thing is everyone, and even my friends notice this, because I've worked so hard my entire life. I've had so many jobs. I've had the crappiest jobs ever. I've gotten paid no money, and it's like great things are starting to work now. But then my friends laugh because anyone who meets me in person, whether I'm at even my boyfriend, is just like, it's so funny. People are so naturally drawn to you. I think I do kind of demand the room when I walk in, but I am so normal and real and kind with people everywhere I leave, like everywhere I go. They hook me up. They get free things. Every time me and my boyfriend go to dinner, the waiter's like, I love you. The manager loves me. They're always sending free stuff. And it's like, everyone loves me, and then they see my social media, and usually then they'll kind of hate me. But like that just proves how full of crap everyone is, because that is where you can judge me. But when you actually interact with me, I'm pretty lovely and normal.
Yeah, you've been nothing but great.
Thank you.
So hold on a second. So you're getting a free steak, and it's not a Is it? Let's. You're out to dinner with your boyfriend,
Yeah.
and the waiter's like, "Let me give you a free meal."
It's not like that. It's just the fact that I'm just so real all the time.
Yeah.
And people can feel it. When I engage with someone, I don't care if it's a guy at a coffee shop, a waiter, whatever. I'm so genuine. I genuinely give them my attention. I love making people laugh. I think and I really love humans and interacting with humans. It makes me really happy. I get really depressed and when I feel isolated and alone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like but it's very sincere. And that's the thing. Like, people really in real life genuinely really like me.
Yeah.
If you saw me on social media, you would hate me, but in real life, it's a very different story. Social media is me coming for people when I'm relatively defending myself.
So what I saw you on is that you said basically you are coming for women that want a man to like be loyal, and then he's gonna work his whole life and then commit.
Oh, that's the viral video, yeah.
Yes. So explain that video to people.
So when you see, like, I spend a decent amount of time on TikTok right now because I get a lot of my inspiration from there.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you see TikTok, you see all these girls, and they're not conservative. They're not traditional at all.
TikTok is toxic, don't you think?
It's very. I actually support the Biden administration for banning it 100%. I think that's actually one of the greatest things they could do.
And you're not a Democrat.
No.
Wow, that's not fast. Because I actually don't. I love TikTok, but I think it's warping.
It's extremely toxic.
It's warping. I don't want to say young women, but like
it is.
It's warping women's minds from 20 to 38.
Yeah.
And it's like they have this the micro cheating and all of this shit.
So it promotes such bad things, and nothing positive is ever promoted on it.
I believe it promotes victimhood of like men. There's a whole thing of men are trash on there, and I know that men are fucking pigs, but there's also like good dudes.
There's so many good men. I have so many in my life. I'm so thankful, including great brothers and a great father and a great boyfriend.
Yeah. Okay. That's a beautiful start.
And really great friends.
Yeah. See, but yeah, well, it's nice to hear that.
And I would like to point out
yes.
that I'm sure you know the model Emrata.
Emily Ratajkowski.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would like to point out on Instagram, because I just got a flag on my account, I posted a clip of her talking about the breakup with her husband on, I think, Call Her Dad, or maybe something like that. And she was just like, what do you expect, ladies? All men are trash. I posted it on my Instagram, and I said, this is a horrible role model for young women. My account, that post was taken down. I was flagged for hate speech. I appealed, and they doubled down and flagged me for hate speech.
Because you said this is a horrible example? Did you call her horrible or just the example?
No, I said this is a horrible role model, example of role model for young women. Wow. Hate speech, and my account has a flag on it because of that now.
So
her video's still up.
So she took down a whole species. You just took down her.
I wasn't even taking down her. I was just
No,
saying
you were
in
saying
general.
it's not even a role. It's not a good role model. Wow. Yeah, that might be the Hollywood popularity thing.
And I posted that on Twitter, and I said, if you're defending men now, that is hate speech. But you are allowed to take an entire species and call them trash, and that's promoted to the top.
Yeah, that's annoying. And by the way, I mean, I don't know her. She's beautiful.
Oh, I'm sure she's a flawless, perfect human.
But she's already making out with Harry Styles this weekend.
Well, she's been caught making out with like 30 people.
So she keeps going to the trash dump.
Yeah.
Right? Why is she hanging around in the trash dump?
I've seen her photograph making out with like 15 dudes, and I was like, don't you have it? Also, by the way, what's your opinion on this? You said all men are trash. She has a son. So your son's trash.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a disgusting mentality.
Yeah, it is disgusting. I mean, I don't want to.
Also, imagine putting that out and your kid grows up and he sees you. I have a weird thing about women. Women who slander their ex-husbands and partners on social media, I think are disgusting. I think I don't care what he did, unless I get it, unless he's like.
No, unless there's something.
But it's like, I think it's really tasteless and tacky, and your kid's going to grow up one day and see that, and I don't think it's a good thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, listen, she probably was just making a flippant comment. Men are trash in a funny way.
Well, you have millions of followers, so you should be a little bit careful.
But so I think the conversation should be had like, do you really believe that men are trash?
Wait, if men are trash, why are you making out with all them?
That's what I said.
Doesn't that make you trash?
Well, it's a trash collector. It's a trash collector. But, I don't want to bring her son into this, but, God bless.
No,
but
first of all, her son is like the cutest thing I've ever seen.
It makes sense what you're saying.
I just think it's crazy that I'm getting flagged for hate speech for saying the same thing someone liberal did.